Is this my brand? My brand is mountain cabin in the woods. Yep, I want to still be here, but I want help, and I also want it to be that I am able to help them. And I know that I'm a help. I'm my own great-granddaughter's, I'm sorry, my own great-grandpa. I'm my own granddaughter's, anyway, we are just such a blend. We don't know where we are, okay? Babes, I have Neptune going over my ascendant, suffering of imposter syndrome, going back and saying, well, I need money because, I have all this overhead. I think that I'm going to become a landlord. No, I'm actually a high priestess. I want you to know I'm clairsentient. I'm clairaudient, clair, a lot of things. And I see right into people's soul. Of course, I offer that of them, of myself also. That's kind of the way it works. But see, it's like they try to run an unfair game, like they're going to put all this karma on me, and now I'm going to court and saying, no, actually, all of this is their life. I don't want to. Nobody. Babes, it is so difficult to fucking stand up for yourself. Why? First of all, in the situation that I'm talking about, oh, the money, it's tough. Like I said, I um, I'm protesting, and the right way for me to do it at this point, because I don't see myself being able to pay the water bill anytime soon. I'm trying to convert things here. These court dates are taking up a lot of my mind. It's a form of brain damaging. It's a form of weaponry, and I'm going to take the time. I'm just going to drag it out and take the time and say, and by the way, that and that too. Because and a good attorney and me, when we sit down and talk about it and say no, and look at what has happened globally in the time that I was harassed by these people, disproportionate. It's obvious that they are a different type of entity. Let's just say that. And see, I would go to court and say, now let's verify those. See, because I remember, and this is really important to me. I couldn't believe it because I am a high priestess. If you want to know who I am. See, it's just like I'm slowing it down and saying, no, wait a minute. You want to know who I am? Woo! This is great because I am just getting into a new version of what it is. And I don't even know what that is, but I'm pretty sure I've got a good bearing on it. And it's already happening. And let's just start talking more. We have to communicate because that is going to establish who the fuck we are here. I love that it's now being recorded. You want to be heard, you go to court. And you see, who does that though? Who does it? A lot of you people. You just want to go to the beach after you've worked real hard, but you couldn't be nothing like me. Ooh, do. I'm a third generation. I wish they all could be California. I say get so fucking past that. Get past it, babes. We are extraterrestrial stationed here. I am a white kind, but I have a little mixture of the red. We all do have a mixture of that now. Thank God. And we can tap that wisdom in our DNA and hopefully we get past that. I can't believe I said I'm the white type. It's like, no, I'm talking about extraterrestrials. Do I have to clarify? I hope you know this. You're not going to hear this clearly, maybe because you're not watching this right. You have to dial in on what's going on openly. You have to get rid of the car commercials. Don't listen to politics on your computer. Oh my God, why don't you just keep listening to cable television? We have already disclosed that there are extraterrestrials here. We have a limited time to come together in unity, and there's a language already here. Don't worry about it. The English alphabet is an interfacing system sent from benevolent beings who live in outer space. Very simple. It's here to simplify. It's here to end Babylon, the decoding system, that is. And I have a whole playlist that tries to show you about this, that enables your mind perception somehow, some way. See, I happen to think it's that if you're already there, if you're already achieved, then you'll be able to start communicating it here. friends will actually come together like a membrane. And it's not about people, people, people and the illusion of friends. No, it's about the truth, about what humanitarianism is up to, the human being capability. Love. Welcome to the Libra generation trying to get a fucking rise on. That's what we're experiencing. The organism is here, the persons, the human potential, and we have a rising up. I'm turning 52 this year, and boy, is that fucking Chiron return something. Happens to everybody when they turn 50. For me, my generation, for a lot of people, they have it's strung out in Aries. It's like for 15 years, the Chiron is in Aries. And some people were born during that time. That's me. That's a lot of people born from, I think it's the 1965 to, or 60, or 69 or 70 to like 85 maybe. But now the Libra generation that I coined, which is the Pluto in Libra along with Uranus in Libra, that's a generational value. I call it a value. It's a value. It's like the ore that is coming up out of the organism in the form of me and you, who is born from around about, yeah, it's a little bit after it's about 1970s, not quite the 69, 70s, yes, up until 79 at least. That's when Pluto and Uranus were in Libra, and that movement that was happening, it's hard to explain, but see, you guys don't understand that you are a PC. Your body, your bones, you're just a mechanism that is gathering information and then outputting, right? You are creating an atmosphere or a surrounding world in accordance to your perception, and there's a lot of interference as far as what does take place amongst the populace. In fact, it's all interference. We have a problem with just things going awash. You can only hear very religious people. I hate to say it like that, but they're actually wise people who say, well, so much for real information and the real. I mean, how far into the fake do we have to get? And how diseased? Like, how long do we have to put up with all of this capitalizing on making us sick? And then us thinking that it's in our genes, and no, it's because my great grandpa was an alcoholic that I became. No, it's not. No, it is not. Oh my God, how far away we are from knowing that we can experience instant healing from, you just play music, handle a higher learning tool. All of this is so difficult to just start saying, as a generational value, we're like, no, don't beat us down. Love is coming to town. That's Libra. It's so fucking weird. Libras are so strange, but we can't fucking miss this boat, babes. Libra, see, I have a lot of Libra. I have 5 planets there. I have a 3, 6, 9 feeling fine. See, the Uranus and Pluto are there, and I have Sun and then Mars surrounding that with the Mercury conjunct Uranus. And I'm very much a mechanism that works like as the collective. I kind of move in and out. I know I have my microcosm of, are you kidding me? I have to, everybody is trying to make me believe that I should worry about individually. I have to worry about the fact that I can't pay my electric bill and my water bill and all this. I have to worry about individually. I have to run as an Sorry, I just felt Satan get his jollies off. He's like sucking it up with two little straws. Is this person suffering on my system? Yeah, I have nobody. I have no family. I don't have a father that I can call, hey, I need a couple $1,000. I just fucked up really bad with a relationship. Can you help me? No, I don't have any of that. Okay, a lot of people here of my past who we don't talk because you're jealous of my grandmother's love for me. Well, that's fucking interesting. That's too bad you're jealous. Because I know a lot more about me than you do about that. Did you know that I'm my own great-grandpa? Did you know that I know for a fact that I was a man in my last lifetime? And I'm here, and I'm like, well, what happened? Okay, so what happened, Shauna, is you graduated on the spiritual ladder. There's a ladder that mankind is supposed to be climbing, and see, when he does something right in his Last lifetime, it's called keep a smile on a woman's face on so many different levels, sexually especially. Sexually especially. Then you qualify to be a woman in your next lifetime. Then you're in position of power. You can have kids. Because it's women that have kids here, men can't. What a controversy, but I didn't just say, go for it, women. Woo! Yay! Have a field day! Whoa! You're going to pay for that, and you're going to fucking spend a whole lifetime, and even your whole child's lifetime, in a grandiose state, thinking that you could have never made a mistake. You didn't make a mistake at all. And it's like, no, that's just one fucking big mistake right there. You can't convince us that you're doing any better than anybody else, because why? Why? You're stuck in a bubble. What's your fucking belief? Hi, I'm offering a place to stay over here, but you have to know that I'm somebody who has no beliefs. I don't have any beliefs. No. And I was jolted into more non-belief just the other day, and I would love to tell you the story about that, but I am so grateful for people. But then again, it's something I think that I should put on the table and have a conversation with somebody. Like, I wish that they could move into my home and we can set up a little area and say, let's have this conversation in front of the camera and charge money for it. Why? Because this is the time era that we're coming upon, people. Don't miss it. Let's not let the boat sink. It's up to a whole generational value. Now, tell me, you as a 50-year-old, do you still have parents around you that keep you held down? You couldn't fucking at all talk freely. You would just be left out of the wheel. You would be buried. That's the family, right? The family. The family is a gang, a mob, or they're the secret clique. Yeah, you know about the family, right? Yep, that's the family. Yeah. They have a plot back there for you if you dare step out of line and say anything against the family, right? Otherwise, there's people capable of being good friends. That's the highest possible role that you can achieve. Even your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle, a priest, a police officer, maybe a doctor, a dentist, stumbling over this. But all of those roles of people, a teacher, all of them are capable of becoming the most highest possible role that we can become to one another, and that is simply a good friend. Human! Hi, kids. Are you able to make it escape? Whew, poor things, God.